I don't really want to take my hands up, pad them up too much. I've got them at 8 ounces today. You able to grab me them 8 ounces, please?
Yeah, I'll get them, yeah.
So, I think if you pad your hands too much, you're not training them as much as you should. That's what I learnt. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you pad them too much, I think they get used to padding. Then when you go and fight in 8 ounces, this is like a massive shock. So I'd rather not
condition the hands.
Condition the hands more, yeah. Because when I was younger, never wore wraps, moody gloves. Never had a hand problem in my life.
You started very young, didn't you?
Yeah, seven. Bumped into him, 7-year-old.
Amazingly, Richard.
7-year-old.
You two have been together from the start.
Yeah, straight from the start. Yeah, 7-year-old to come running in the club. Wanting to fight, not this one, no, down at Eltham.
Eltham Amateur Club.
Down at Eltham, down at the boxing club, yeah, come in and that was it. I mean, originally he was told he was too young.
Yeah, to come in the gym,
and come back in a couple of years. But at the time, I was helping out, like the main trainer. I said, look, I trained him as a couple of kids.
Was you 20 years young then, yeah?
I was a lot younger than what I am now, put it that way. But yeah, there was a couple of kids around about the same age, and that was it. We just went through, and he stayed and done what he did.
So what made you decide that boxing was for you at like such a young age?
I was such an active child. Like I said, I done swimming, rugby, football. I done all the sports really. My dad's always wanted me to be able to look after myself anyway, because of school. Do you know what I mean? School. Like I said, I played rugby. It's a tough sport anyway. So my my uncles all boxed. My granddad, they've all fought. So yeah, I just went down there at a young age. It was more so, like I say, I just learned to put my hands up and burn a load of energy basically. And then unfortunately I come half good at it.
So at what point did you think, actually, I'm really good at this, I could go all the way to the top?
When he won the first schools.
When I won the first schools, yeah.
Boxed at 11. We knew he was good. He was shaping up good. Sparring all the good kids, doing all the right things, confident, here all the time, always in the gym.
Weight
Got him
age.
boxing on his first fight at 11. Knew he was good then. Put him in the schools, wins it. Goes in the Three Nations, wins the gold. Right, we've got a good kid here.
We sort of fast forward to the last couple of years. It's like when people are starting to get to know your name mainly because you're never in a dull fight. It doesn't seem like you are.
So basically, I just said, look, it's all about timing, and I'm only young now. I'm only 24 now, so, and I think it's now that we're at the mark now where we can step up and get my name out there. But yeah, not been in a dull fight, been very active, which is thanks to Frank and MTK for putting me on these great shows anyway.
2020, I mean, that seems to me like that could be your, I don't want to say breakthrough, because obviously you're known now, but I think it's
pushing, yeah, definitely. Like, yeah, now 2020, I've got, hopes for a big year. Just hopefully I can get the fights. I want to fight like the likes of Oscar Valdez and these good fighters. Like in the new year, I want to go out to America, see if we can get some sparring with like Gervonta Davis, just the top boys now. That's what I want to do. I want to get in the ring with the best and start
mixing it with the best.
Start sparring them. And I know where I'm at then as well.
And any names on the wish list for next year? Anyone? I mean, obviously the easy fights to make are like Zelfa Barrett, Kachi. Any of those you fancy? Well,
the thing is, they are fights that we're not going to turn away 100%. But from the age of 7, I've dreamt to be a world champion, and I'm 24, and I'm literally a stone throw away from making it happen. So for me, I've got to keep chasing that. I'm ranked number 5, and there's a few fighters there I know I can beat. Like I say, the likes of Oscar Valdez. These are fighters that I know I can have. So the likes of Barrett, Kakachi, they're all going to happen. It's just a matter of timing. At the minute, I'm on my own path. I'm chasing that world title shot, and once I've got the world title and bring it back, then if they're all still about, then there's no reason why it ain't going to happen.
The position he's in at the minute, where he can go for these world title fights. He's not in a position where he needs Kakachi or he needs Zelfa Barrett. He don't need none of them. I mean, he's got to where he's got on what he's done at the minute. So he's ranked number 5, so we don't need them fighters. We want the fighters that are above him.
It's like anything, and it's like it's all history of all the great champions, all the great fighters. When you've got a fighter to fear from, then you're on your A game. At the minute, I'm not getting fights that I fear from. So, go out and fight like Oscar Valdez, you're stepping up to a level, you're going to see the best Sharp that anyone's ever seen. Do you know what I mean? Because when I'm sparring all the best fighters in sparring, yeah, no one sees what goes on in sparring.
No, exactly.
And don't get me wrong, sparring, I understand that. But I know I can turn it on when it comes to fight night, because you get two different types of fighters in life. In the boxing, you get gym fighters who are unbelievable gym fighters. You can come watch them spar and you think this man's world level. But then when they step up to fight in front of the cameras, in front of the people, can they do it? Not me. So I don't class myself as that. I think I'm a good fighter in the gym, but I mean I'm an even better fighter when it comes to performing in front of the fans, in front of the TV, and on the big stage.
So just explain for people who don't know, what is the difference between being a good sparring in the gym and turning it on? Is it the pressure? Is it a mental thing, or is it?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's more a mental thing, 100%. Because even as an amateur, like I'm winning national titles left, right, and centre. I went over to Russia at the age of 14 with the GB camp. I didn't take my mum, my dad, no one. I don't know if Richard, you'd never even come to Russia. So I just went out there with my GB camp at such a young age, and it's all about performing, and I performed unbelievable.
You know, like I know, like they're leading up to the Woodstock fight, saying, oh, you can't compete in top level, you can't compete when all the crowds are watching you, you can't believe. He didn't know at a 14-year-old, he went out there on his own to Russia and should have won.
I've never feared from a fight, never worried about a fight. Obviously you get nervous, 100% every fight does, but the fact of stepping up, to me, I don't believe no fighter can hurt me, but that's just me. Do you know what I mean? So that's how you've got to have the mindset. If you think you can get hurt, if you think you can get beat, then you will. But I don't believe that, so I believe about stepping up, I believe in my ability, I believe in my determination, my dedication to step up, to be at world level.
3 or 4 weeks ago, I was asking the question to Sam Bowen about, you know, he was basically ready for a world title shot, and then that sort of fell apart a little bit, didn't it?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
No, but
You've got a smile on your face there.
But the thing is, yeah, you see this boxing game, right? You can't fight with your face. You can't do it. So I mean, you can't fight with your face. And this fella, that's what he does. He fights with his face, and that's what happened.
All the greats out there, they've all stand back and box. The Mayweathers, all you can go back from years and years. They've all stood back and boxed. They've all stood back.
Skill.
And
Skill plays the biggest way.
Use the rings, make them miss, make them pay. That's how these top quality fighters do it. The likes of Tevin Farmer, the likes of Oscar Valdez, they can come up the weight division because they know they can box. I can't wait for people to see, you know, these abilities, these ring craft at the highest level, not just domestic.
Yeah, because you've got to learn how to adapt as well. Like I say, when I was fighting on the 20, when I boxed Declan, September, wasn't it? Yeah, so 27th September. Things weren't going right in the first couple of rounds, but it's about adapting. That's why you have 10 rounds, 12 rounds, because it's a marathon, not a sprint. Just got to have it all in there. You've got to be able to fight, you've got to be able to box, you've got to be able to be clever.
Yeah, you've got to do it all, of course, but you can't just be like one-dimensional and just fight
that's
all the
what
way
I think
through. You
Bowen's
can't
not ready
fight
for world title fights yet because he was one-dimensional. It'll be interesting to see how he comes back, because if he comes back fighting with his face, he hasn't learned anything. Same Woodstock. When I beat Woodstock, if he come back and thought, you know what, I can go boxing together and actually learn the box, but he didn't. All he done was come forward against Barrett, and Barrett punched face off him.
Exactly the same way. Exactly the same way. But look, that's them, that's us, that's our opinion, and you know what I mean. We do what we got to do, and we'll crack it. We'll do it. He'll do it.
We'll come down this gym this time next year. Where will you be at in your career?
Well, hopefully, if I haven't already got the world title fight, then if I haven't had the world title belt fight, then at least be training for
some
it.
Sort of an eliminator or some sort of big fight.
Ideally, April, May, hopefully give me a big fight, push me up more up in the rankings, put me up to the top 2, top 3, and then push me on to fight Jamel Herring. Listen, Jamel Herring is very keen, is very aware of me. He knows my name. He knows my name's been spoken with him. So we've half got a friend in the middle who's spoken between myself and Jamel, so he's very aware of my name. So he knows I want that fight. It's just if he wants to take that massive risk, innit? But I know I'm ready. And he knows I'm keen. And he did say before, he said if he wins the world title, he'll give me a shot. So I'm still waiting for him to stick to his word with that. But
He's voluntary.
but we'll see. I know people are on his case in a minute, like Carthampton and a few others. So we'll just see. But I know he did say to me, he'd give me his word and said that if he wins it, he'll give me the shot. So we'll just see. Hopefully they give me that shot because I want that shot. I need it. I need to step up now.